In Islam, every action we take falls into one of two categories: halal, meaning permissible, and haram, meaning forbidden. These aren't just labels. They represent a complete lifestyle of balance, discipline, and spiritual responsibility. Halal is what Allah has allowed. It brings peace, cleanliness, and benefit to your life. Haram is what He has prohibited, because it leads to harm, injustice, or moral corruption. But here's the truth many people don't realize. Not everything that looks harmless is actually halal, and not everything that seems strict is truly haram. Stay with us till the end because some of these will surprise you. Let's begin. Premarital sex. Islam strictly forbids sexual relationships outside of marriage. This rule protects emotional well-being, prevents unwanted pregnancies, and maintains moral and family structure. It's a safeguard for both individuals and society. Having 4 wives. Islam permits a man to marry up to 4 wives, but only if he can treat them with full equality in love, support, and justice. It's not about desire, it's about responsibility, fairness, and social welfare, especially in societies where women may need protection. Marrying your sibling. Marriage between blood siblings is absolutely forbidden in Islam. It violates natural and moral boundaries and can cause genetic harm. Marrying your far cousins. Unlike some cultures, Islam permits marriage between cousins. There is no religious evidence forbidding it, as long as both individuals consent. Marrying a non-Muslim. A Muslim woman cannot marry a non-Muslim man because the husband leads the household in Islam. If he doesn't follow Islam, it could affect her practice and children's faith. The balance of religious leadership is a key factor here. Making non-Muslim a friend. Islam promotes kindness and fairness with everyone, including non-Muslims. As long as the friendship doesn't pull you away from your faith or involve sinful behavior, it's completely halal. Eating pork. Pork is declared impure in the Quran. Even though it is common in some cultures, Islam forbids it due to its harmful health effects and spiritual impurity. Muslims avoid it as an act of obedience to Allah. Owning a dog. Though dogs aren't kept as pets indoors, Islam allows them for useful roles, like guarding, herding, or hunting. Islam balances necessity with cleanliness. Keeping dogs outside or for specific duties is halal. Torturing animals. Islam strictly prohibits causing harm or pain to animals. The Prophet, peace be upon him, warned of hellfire for those who tortured animals. Islam teaches mercy for every living creature, even ants and birds. Allowing cats in the house or mosque. Cats are considered clean in Islam. The Prophet had a pet cat and even allowed them into the mosque. They don't invalidate prayer, and caring for them is seen as a blessed act. Drinking alcohol. Alcohol is haram because it clouds judgment, leads to sin, and breaks social trust. Even small amounts are forbidden. Islam bans it completely to prevent harm before it starts. Using alcohol for medical purposes. When used as a disinfectant or medicine, not for drinking, alcohol is halal. The purpose is healing, not intoxication. Islam makes exceptions for necessity and benefit. Killing innocent people. Taking an innocent life is a grave sin. The Quran says killing one person is like killing all humanity. Islam values life and justice deeply. Fighting in war. Islam permits defense during war, but with strict rules. No killing women, children, or destroying nature. It must be just, not aggressive. The goal is peace, not power. Gambling. Gambling is based on chance and greed. It ruins families, destroys wealth, and creates addiction. Islam promotes earning through effort, not luck or exploitation. Playing sports. Islam encourages physical strength and health. Sports are halal, as long as they're clean, respectful, and don't involve gambling or harm. Harassment. Any form of harassment, like physical, emotional, or verbal, is forbidden. Islam protects human dignity. Respecting others is a key part of Islamic character. Giving gifts to non-Muslims. Islam encourages generosity and building good relations. Giving gifts to people of other faiths is an act of kindness, not compromise. Rape. Rape is one of the gravest crimes in Islam. It is an act of violence and oppression. The victim deserves justice and the criminal is severely punished. Education. Seeking knowledge is a duty in Islam. Both men and women are encouraged to learn religious and worldly knowledge. Ignorance is not an excuse. Attending music concerts. If a concert promotes sin like nudity, alcohol, or violence, it becomes haram. Islam is not against music entirely, but against what it leads to. Creating art. Art is halal when it expresses beauty, emotion, or education. Drawing or painting is allowed unless it promotes sin or idolatry. Men wearing gold jewelry. Gold is forbidden for men in Islam. It symbolizes luxury and pride qualities discouraged for men. It's reserved for women in this life, or for men in paradise. Wearing makeup. Makeup is allowed for women in private, especially for their spouse. Public use should avoid drawing unnecessary attention or leading to temptation. Serving alcohol. Even if you don't drink it, serving alcohol supports sin. Islam forbids helping others commit what is haram. Stock trading. Investing in ethical companies and trading fairly is allowed. Islam permits wealth building, as long as it's free from interest, gambling, or harm. Suicide. Taking one's life is forbidden. Life is a gift and test from Allah. Even in pain, Islam offers hope and healing through prayer and support. Keeping boyfriend or girlfriend. Islam permits respectful companionship as long as intentions remain pure. Clear boundaries are maintained and no physical intimacy or flirtation that stirs desire occurs before nikah. The moment it crosses into wrongful intention or physical sin, the relationship shifts from halal to haram. Backbiting. Speaking behind someone's back even if it's true. It is a sin. It ruins trust, creates hate, and is severely warned against in the Quran. Love marriage. If done respectfully and with parental involvement, love marriage is allowed. Islam supports mutual affection just through the right path. Interest. Riba. Interest exploits the poor and feeds greed. Islam forbids it to ensure fair, honest financial systems. Arranged marriage. Culturally common and religiously accepted. Arranged marriage is halal as long as both individuals agree. Forced marriage is not. Idol worship. It's a shirk. Associating others with Allah is the biggest sin. Islam is strictly monotheistic. Only Allah deserves worship. Trimming body hair. Cleanliness is part of faith. Islam encourages trimming underarm and pubic hair regularly to maintain hygiene. Breaking promises. Keeping promises is a part of faith. The Quran and Hadith warn strongly against lying or betraying trust. Breaking your word, whether in business, relationships, or faith, it is a serious sin unless there's a valid excuse. Music. If music includes filthy lyrics, sexual content, or violence, it becomes haram. The message matters. Positive or spiritual music with clean lyrics, spiritual reminders, or motivation is allowed by many scholars as long as it uplifts and not distracts. Delaying Salah. Salah is the second pillar of Islam and must be performed on time. Habitually delaying it without a valid reason, like illness or travel, shows negligence toward one's duty to Allah. It weakens faith and breaks spiritual discipline. Learning from role models. Islam supports following the example of righteous people like the Prophet or wise scholars. Pornography. It poisons the mind and heart, leading to addiction and moral decay. Islam values modesty and clean thoughts. And that's it. Islam's view on halal and haram is not meant to restrict life, but to protect it. It gives us a clear way to live with dignity, respect, and balance. If something is forbidden, it's because it brings long-term harm. And if something is allowed, it leads to peace, success, and goodness. Understand the wisdom. Don't just follow blindly. Learn, think, live with purpose. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. And remember, truth leads to peace.